Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. I had the Japanese card a little early today. Really good card. Entertaining card. Good. I am tired because my whole day got screwed up. Started at 4:50 in the morning. If y'all know me, y'all know I go to bed at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. So my whole sleep schedule is screwed up, turned off. But we're getting into it, guys. I wanted to recap that card. I wanted to preview the week ahead. I'm still not getting a ton of action. I'm only got one fight. What's good, DJ Green? DJ Green, guys, roll in. Let me know when y'all are here. What up, DJ? Yeah, I'm still not getting a ton of action for this weekend on DraftKings. So I'm interested in seeing what y'all got. I want to see y'all's book. I'm also interested. I'm going to start a poll. Dago Higa did announce his retirement after the draw with Vargas today. So I want to get into that. I want to touch on that. That was interesting. I want to see who y'all thought won. I thought it was clear. Both guys got knocked down. Vargas actually needed a knockdown in the last round to secure the draw, which I thought was interesting, to say the least. I thought he was up wide. I really did. I didn't think it was close, really. I really didn't think it was close. I guess you could argue some of the rounds were close, but I thought Vargas went clearly. I want y'all's take on it. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna put that poll up now. Give me 1 second, y'all. I am super tired, so if I sound a little retarded or something today, it's because I am. I'm super tired. I do need to get some sleep at some point, but I had to watch the Japanese card. I hit on another lock, so if you guys, they gave you guys another lock. I'm gonna get you guys another lockout before the end of the week for this weekend's card. But right now, I just don't have anything. There's no fights out, and they're not hooking it up. But I want to ask you, who do you think won? Who did y'all have winning? Higa? Sanchez? Or did the judges all scored at 113? So, which is interesting because everyone I talked to, I want your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Vote in the poll. Who did you guys think won the fight? Did you watch the fight? Did you stay up and watch the fight? I was into the fight. I thought Higa won. I had it 9 rounds to 3 with one knockdown each way, 116-110 for Sanchez. The people in my Discord, I don't know if I didn't bet on the fight. I did pick Sanchez to win. I was fairly confident with that pick. Obviously ended up in a draw, but what I thought was a really good fight, really entertaining fight. And then he announced his retirement at the end of the fight. But it was a good fight, and he is always in good fights. Yeah, I thought there was a good chance that we could get it again. Obviously, we're not going to get it again because he is no longer an active fighter. He did inform of his decision to retire. So, that's that. All right, you guys vote in the poll. I want to get to some of these guys. We did hit on our first lock of the week. We closed out a very good month. If you follow my locks, if you work with me, you know that we had an exceptional week. We had a tremendous week, guys. So we hit on another lock. We closed out the month well. I closed out the month up $11,300. It was a really good month for me, guys. So tip your gambling advisor, guys. We did hit on another lock. So make sure to tip your gambling advisor. Super chats and Cash App is available. The Cash App is in the ticker below. The super chats are always available and always much appreciated. All right, let's get into the show a little bit. I'm gonna pay the bills and then we'll get into your comments, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Join the Patreon if you have not already. Just $5 a month to get you all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the unboxing universe. $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. It gets you asked to book you anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you access to the Discord. The Discord, we do the live betting. In the live betting, I got you guys. I told y'all guys to take Sandoval on the money line. And if you would have listened to me after about the second round of that fight, it would have paid off. I thought that at that point, I thought Sandoval was on his way to get a stoppage, but he didn't. He got the decision. Very close fight. I'm interested in what you guys, how you guys saw that, and how you scored that. But really, really good fight. Good card. These Japanese cards never fail, and I struggled on betting these. This time I hit a 2-leg parlay at -120. The parlay, just so you guys know, if you're not in the Patreon, if you're in the Patreon, you're in the Discord, you know what the lock of the week was. But if you're not, the lock of the week was Takami on the money line, and Takami gave one hell of a performance. Absolutely excellent performance. Takami gave on the money line, and then the over on Higa and the over on Kenshiro and Sandoval. So we hit on Takami, and we hit on the over on Kenshiro and Sandoval. So 2-leg parlay, hit nicely, get paid on that. I had, if you want a full breakdown of everything, yesterday I had Chilltown Boxing on, and I had Johnny Says on. We broke it all down. We came up with that parlay. And when the three of us put our minds together, there ain't no stopping us. There ain't no stopping us, guys. So please remember to tip your gambling advisor, Super Chats, Cash App, join the Patreon if you have not already. The Patreon is linked in the description. It's also pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you all the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After y'all do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, the Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-fed beef bar that replaces a meal and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com, carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, so I wanted to just break down the card a little bit. Really, really good card. Triple header. Took 4.5 hours on TV. They really, really, really stretched these cards out. I woke up at 4:50 at the end of the third fight. And then look, one ended with a late knockout, but they all pretty much went the distance. One ended with a 10th round knockout. But at the end of it, it started at 4:50 in the morning. And ended at it was like 9, so it's about a 4-hour 10-minute card to get through 3 fights. It's really not necessary. They can really speed it up. They really I don't know if it's for television rights or what have you in Japan, but they really, really, really stretch these things out, man. Really, really stretch these things out. But I wanted to get into it. It was Rosa and Takami. Rosa, I spoke highly of him, didn't pick him to win, thought it was a 12th round knockout. I don't know. Why did I think it was a 10th round knockout? I'm tripping. So basically everything went the distance. The Takami Rosa fight ended, a couple seconds early. So basically everything went the distance. The overall on everything hit, which I told you guys to take the over on everything. They all hit. Takami dominated that fight. That was a heck of a performance from Takami. Really 5-star performance, A+ performance. Like, that was my performance of the night. Takami looked sharp. He looked powerful. He's going to be a major problem there. I don't know, if he's going to continue at 108, 112, 115, 108, 112. I don't know where Takami's going to be. For now, a fight with Bam Rodriguez doesn't really look, it looks like there's too much weight in between them. I saw Bam at the weigh-in for his fight last week or whatever, it was 2 weeks ago, and he really looked drained. For the first time, it looked like, because he was always moving up in weight. He was a 108 pounder that went to 115 to pick up a world title, fought at 115. He was probably walking around at 120, and then went down to 112 because 115 was so easy to make. Then went back to 115 because that's where the money was. And it's like, okay, well, he's never going to have problems making weight. I saw him at the weigh-in on that fight, for the Cafu fight, and he looked drained. For the first time, I was like, okay, this guy, that was a real weight cut this time. That was no, so he's getting older. He's 25 now, believe it or not, Bam is. So he's entering his physical prime. He's getting stronger. So I think Bam is probably has one more fight at 115, and then that's it for him. So we'll see where he goes. My guess is Bam's going to take one more at 115 and go to 118, which was, at that point, he's not fighting Takami. So it's going to be interesting to see where Takami goes from here. But that was an absolute A-plus performance. I mean, there's not much you can complain about in that performance. He ends up getting the stoppage. Again, 108, it's got Iwata. It's not the most loaded division. It's got a couple of Japanese guys. Carlos Canizales in the division as well. Taniguchi's in the division. I don't really know who you guys want to see him fight at 108, but it's not really there, right? Like the names at 108 aren't great. There's not a ton of talent at 108. If he can go to 112, if he can go to Fly, it's going to open up a lot more options for him. It's only 4 pounds. I don't know if he can or he can't, but to me, 4 pounds. I know it's. What the heck? All right. Yeah, if he goes to 112, it's going to open up a lot more options for him. He can fight Squaga, he can fight Frankie Rodriguez, he can fight Kenshiro. There's a lot more options for him at 112. He's got the Puerto Rican fighter Yankel Rivera Figueroa. There's a ton of options for him at 112. 112 is a much deeper, much better division than 108. So just keep that in mind. But I don't know what his plans are. I don't know what his future holds. I don't know what he's doing. As far as there you go, Higa fight guys, do vote in that poll. I thought that was a travesty. Me and Chilltown told y'all if you can get a knockdown prop, take the knockdown prop. Both guys ends up getting knocked down. Ref made a really good call. Live speed, I thought in the 12th round that Higa got thrown down. I thought Sanchez threw him down. No, he didn't. He hit him clean, and he just fell down. Like that was a really, really good knockdown. Hang on one second. So the Higa fight was really good fight. Yeah, I thought Sanchez fought tremendously. He got knocked down, but his height guard was tight. He wasn't getting hit as much as usual. His chin, I guess his chin is questionable, but he stood up with Higa, right? So like you can read that either way. Is Sanchez's chin questionable? Well, he got knocked down again. So if you want to say yes, yes. If you want to say no, you can say he just won the distance with Higa. Yeah, sure, he got knocked down, but he got hit clean. And I gotta hang on. I gotta take this. All right. Sorry about that. Had a little meltdown over there on my end. That's my bad. I thought the fight was pretty. I don't want to say one-sided. One-sided is the wrong word. It's absolutely the wrong word. It was a competitive fight. I just thought Sanchez was carrying all the rounds. He was boxing beautifully. He was scoring at will. He was blocking a lot. The high guard was effective. He was blocking a lot of Higa's actions. I thought outworking him, outlanding him. I thought the rounds were close to competitive, but I thought that they were clear. I thought Sanchez was winning the rounds. The judges thought differently, and we talked about before the show yesterday and during the show yesterday that the Japanese score the judges, the scorecards, they've been fair. They've been reasonable. When Japanese fighters have won close fights, they've gotten the decision. When they've lost close fights, they didn't get the decision. So, I'm not going to call this a travesty or a robbery, but I definitely don't think the judges got this right. I definitely think the Japanese fighter there got the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying it was home cooking or a robbery or anything like that, but he's definitely got some home cooking in that fight for sure. He definitely got the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to call it home cooking because, again, the Japanese judges have been fair. They have been reasonable. But I don't agree with that decision. I thought I had it, again, 116, 110. And then in the main event, great fight. Again, just tremendous fight in the main event. Kenshiro, and shout out to Chilltown. Chilltown said he's going to stop. And this is a fight that was very, very close. I'm interested in what you guys had. Very, very close decision. And it went to Sandoval. I thought the judges got it right. I thought Sandoval won the fight. 114, 113 in favor of Kenshiro. Then overruled 115, 112, and 117, 110. I had it 14, 13 for Sandoval. So, but we were all outside of the one judge, Joseph Wilt, who had it 117, 110, who had it a little bit wider. It was a very close fight. It was very, very close. Super close fight. Really good, really competitive fight. All right, let me get to some of these comments here. What's good, G? What's good, DJ? Let's go. Another big month upcoming. We gotta have a big month again, guys. We gotta have a big month. Yeah, I found it weird, especially being in Japan. What's up, Havlock? No fine for Havlock. It's good to have you here. What up, PJ? PJ doesn't get fined either. Draw seemed fair to me. Okay. All right. You can vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Bet 365 and FanDuel has some more props. Does anyone have a line? Does anyone have the over-under on Durate and Sims? And does anyone have a Regis line yet? I don't have Regis yet. My bad. I chose Higa, but I had Vargas winning. Oh, good. The last knockdown, I will give it to Anthony. Yeah, no, that was a for real knockdown. Live, I thought it was a bogus knockdown. I thought it was like how he kind of pushed him down and his momentum took him down. No, but it was a for real knockdown. Shout out to the ref. Definitely good job by the ref. Yo, what's good, G? What up? Check Pro Boxing Odds, FanDuel, and Box 365. I'm going to check it in just a minute. I'm going to get through these comments. I'm going to get to Box 365. Both have a fight Thursday and Friday. No idea, but said fighters never heard of. I'm gonna look at it. You mean Higa or Vargas? What did I put in the chat? Hang on. Did I mess something up? Oh, god dang it. All right. God dang it. Let me reset the poll. I'm a moron. Let me reset this poll. I'm an idiot. You guys are probably, what the hell is he talking about? All right. I'm going to reset the poll because I'm an idiot. All right, guys, I am sorry about that. Like, again, I haven't slept. Guys, vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. Ignore my stupidity. Vote in the poll. God dang. It's been one of those days, man. It's been absolutely one of those days. Guys, do vote in the poll. Do tip your gambling advisor who came through for you and pulled through for you, who helped you bring down the house. Do give him a cash app or a super chat. Hit on that. There you go, DJ. There you go. Oh, wow. DJ Green, shout out DJ Green, hitting the props, on the draw, and both fighters to be knocked down. Shout out to DJ Green on that one. Rosa went down in flames. Chilltown was 1,000% right. Rosa got gas. Yeah, we talked about that. I had it in my notes too. Rosa fades late for sure. But that was a hell of a performance by Takami. Chilltown was on point. Chilltown was checking all the boxes for sure. Johnny said the younger fighter would win, but he went against his word. It was a good boxing show. Appreciate that, PJ. Rosa went down. Rosa got lit up. Rosa, I was trying to simp for Rosa a little bit. I was like, he's got a shot. Like Rosa was so overrated, and now he's underrated. But Takami, we're gonna find out more about Takami as he steps up, as he continues to fight. Was that more to have to do with Rosa's completely overrated and he's strictly an amateur, or is there more to Takami? Is Takami on his way to being a pound for pound type of guy? We're gonna find out. Regis versus Diaz. Ed's on FanDuel. Regis is, oh, God dang. Regis is minus 1,100. Diaz is plus 540. Hot dang. God dang. Oh, wow. What is it to go over? Got over prop on that? My God. Rest of the year will be slow. 3 more big cards at max. We're still going to make money. We're still going to make money every week. Tristan is minus 450 versus Cream Hackett. I got to get into that. I hit with Takami by KO, Sandoval by decision, and Floyd Mason money line. Pena versus Kent rematch August 1st. During the Japanese card, Bet365 had Regis at minus 650. They removed it recently. Oh well. That 117, 110. Yeah, that's a little wide. I had it one. How did you guys? I guess that's a better question. I'll ask that in my late show. How you guys had that fight? But Vargas and Diaz, oh God, man, I gotta get some sleep. This is out of control at this point. I need to get some sleep. Slept 3 hours again last night. It's just not working out for me. I slept 2 hours before the fight, 1 hour after the fight. It's just not working out for me. Humble Crumble in the house, my dude. Humble. I feel like I haven't seen Humble in a minute. Hope y'all well. Not been on in a bit. Yeah, I was gonna say it's good to have you back, Humble. Did you check out the Japanese cards? If you did, check out vote in the poll. Let me know who you want. Who would you have, Higa or Vargas? I'm interested in seeing what everybody had. Hang on one second. Oh, yo, muscles got last weekend, but money weren't too good. Yeah, I had a guy. I only put a 1,000 on this fight, so I made about 800. So I ended up on the month about 11,300. So it was a pretty good month. It was a really good month. You know, like I said, my goal is 10. This month I hit 11.3, so 11,300 bucks. Muscles hit 30,000. So Muscles always makes me feel like I'm at the kiddie table. He must make me feel like I'm at the kiddie table. But shout out to Muscles on a really good month. All right. Zayas, Carrington, and the other fight. Yeah, we got the top ranked cards are easy money. The top ranked diet, easy to pick, easy money. The top ranked card was, I mean, they're easy pickings. Let's just bet on the top ranked card. You know what I'm saying? It's easy money. All right. I'm gonna. I'm just going to stick to live betting on August 2nd. Probably not a bad bet. I'm sorry about all the interruptions, guys. I'm sorry about all the interruptions. Guys, do vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think in the poll. I'm going to pull up pro boxing odds right now. I'm sorry for all the interruptions today. I have a special needs son who's going a little bonkers right now. Let me pull up the pro boxing odds. What the hell is all this? What is this? What the hell? Who are these guys? These are Frank Amato is a boxer. What kind of what card is this? Oh, it's an Australian card. Yeah, guys, this is wild. Yeah. I know a lot of people like Floyd Mason at minus 850. I'm just okay. That already happened. That card. What the hell is going on here? Okay, August 2nd. Quentin Rankin at plus 890. Josh Edwards. You got some weird cards. Okay, so it's just this. All right, so right now Regis program at somewhere between minus 1100 and minus 900, and then Joseph Diaz about plus 550. We got a book on Hackett and Cal Kruth as well. Cal Kruth minus 450. So Cal Kruth's going to be at minus 400. Those are going to be the next two fights I'm going to break down. Sims and Durate minus 160, minus 170. Sims about plus 130 is what we're looking at here. So a decent fight to bet. Hackett, we're going to figure out a parlay here. Let me pull up DraftKings. We're going to figure out a parlay here. I still don't have anything on DraftKings. Sucks, guys. Look at this. The only thing I got is Durate and Sims, and I don't even have any props on it. We're a couple days away from. We're 3 days away from the fights. I have one fight and no props. DraftKings is absolute garbage. I'm really starting to lose my patience with DraftKings. There's one fight and no props. The fight is 3 days away. It's Wednesday already. It's Wednesday afternoon. The fight is Saturday. You don't have any of the undercard fights, and the only thing you have is the money line on Durate and Sims. What kind of book is this? This is ridiculous. They got one fight. They got one bet that you can make. I'm losing my patience here. I'm going to be back later tonight. Guys, do vote in the poll. Everyone vote in the poll. Rafa had Higa by a point. How many even rounds did you have in that thing, Higa? Great lock of the week, Gary. I'm going to get you guys another one, guys. Do tip your gambling advisor. Super chats, cash out, always available. Appreciate you guys. Frank, that's a boxer. What? Okay. They got Kai Watanabe fighting tomorrow morning. Big shock today. Sandoval winning. Minor shock. A shock. Not totally shocking. Chilltown picked it yesterday. Yeah, Tristan Calcrow, good friend of mine, personal guy, friend of mine from the Dallas area, Duncanville, Texas. Tristan Calcrow didn't impress me much at all. I tend to agree with you. He got to get. They moved him along and taking their time with them. He came up in 2019. That's 6 years ago now. He was 17, so I'm guessing he's about 23 right now. He's been pro for 6 years. Yeah, I don't really, I don't really know what to make of Tristan Calcrow. I'm not seeing whatever one, like I said, they signed him 6 years ago. 23 now. They signed him at 17. Go all the way back. His pro debut was, I was at this fight here. Let me pull this up. You know what I'm saying? Like 2019, 6 years ago. And it's just like he's still fighting this level of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like uh, this is not. I get he's only 23, so there's no rush. He's got the loss. The loss. I'm not gonna hate on the loss. He dislocated his shoulder back in 2021. Fought with a dislocated shoulder. Since then, he's won all these fights. He probably got a lucky decision back in 2023. Against Jonathan Rice. That was probably a very beneficial decision he got there. Everyone thought he lost. He's looked better since then, but then his last fight as well, Felix Valera, again, the scorecards are crazy wide in a fight that was crazy close. I don't know. And before he fought a guy, Anthony Holloway, 7-5-3. Fought Aaron Casper in 2020. You know what I'm saying? It's just not getting there. It's not. He's not jumping off the page. He's not vastly improving. He is 6'5", 79-inch reach. He's got a lot of the intangibles. He's just like it's not. He's not clicking. No, he's not clicking. That's all I can. That's the only way I can use to describe it. Marv Nation promotion card is said to be on DAZN Saturday. I hope so. Gabe. Yeah. No. Hopefully that's on. We talked about that. Hopefully DAZN will pick that up. Holyfield Jr. fights this weekend. There you go. Something. What card is he fighting on? Canizales is fighting for a world title on Friday. He is. In Venezuela. Obviously, that's not going to be on TV. Oh, yeah, we talked about it against Pena. Yeah, he is. I would take. We got a book on that. Does anyone have a book on that? I'll do a breakdown on that. I'm intrigued on that. I'm not going to bet it probably, because I don't. I can't watch it, so I'm not sure I'm going to bet on it. No watch for the fight. All right, that figures, guys. I'm really pissed off at DraftKings right now. I'm really pissed. I wanted to do a breakdown. They've given me nothing. I have one single bet that I can place. And it's not a bad bet. It's Dorata. I would take Dorata. I like it to go over, but I don't have a problem on the over. Like, they're giving me nothing. Hopefully they add to this. I'm going to do a show later tonight. Hopefully they add something. Hopefully they give me more bets to put on this. But right now, the only thing I got on DraftKings is this. I'll go look up. We just did the Pro Box thing. You can take Pro Gray as well. You can take. I wouldn't even go as far as to say to take. Tristan, I'm gonna get into that video too. I'm not sure about that. Like I said, Tristan's really not jumping off the page. That's a fight I'm not doing the tape on. I'm not gonna just tell you guys to take Tristan without really digging deep on that tape. And Tristan's a good friend of mine, so I say that in all seriousness. Christy Martin Promotions in Nashville. Shout out, Rafa. He's minus 450. Who's minus 450? It was talking about Canizales is minus 450. Yeah, don't bother. No bookie I know has odds on that fight. Hackett could beat him. This Kareem Hackett fight is going to be interesting. Supreme Kareem Hackett. Yeah, he's a lot older. I think he's well into his 30s. He's coming off a third-round knockout loss on a Golden Boy card, I think. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. I'm interested in breaking this down. He might not win. I'm gonna do a tape on that fight. I'm gonna do a tape on that fight. It's worth doing. What are the odds? Plus 290, plus 285. I'm gonna do that, guys. Do vote in the poll. I messed up the poll earlier. I am interested in seeing what you guys have. Vote in my poll. Let me know what you guys, how you had that fight. I had Higa winning. I mean, I'm sorry. God dang, I gotta get some sleep. I had Vargas winning, but I'm interested in y'all's in how y'all have seen it. I have Vargas winning wide. I thought I didn't think it was all that close. I had it 116, 110, but I could see having it closer, I guess. I guess some of the rounds were close. Some of the draw was reasonable. 30, it's 60, but it's like 60% of y'all think Vargas won, and then 40% either draw or Higa, with Higa getting only 12%. So no one really thought Higa won. A couple people there thought Higa won. Plenty of people thought it was a draw. I thought Vargas won. Tonight I'm gonna poll you guys on the other fight. I mean, on Kenshiro. I'm gonna try to get some sleep at this point. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, throw them in the comment section below. I will get to them, and then I'm going to sign off. I will be back later tonight with the second show. I'm going to try to get some sleep. I don't think that's possible right now. I got a crazy schedule. I need some sleep. Canizales, yeah, okay. That's 365, and FanDuel have Canizales. Oh, okay. FanDuel has the fight. FanDuel put out the fight today. All right, guys. If there are no last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, I will be back tonight. Glad that we could come through and hit on another lock of the week. Appreciate everyone dropping by. And I just want to give everyone a shout out. I've already surpassed my vote for Gary winning a 2 versus 1. I appreciate that. I'm not exactly sure what that's a reference to, but shout out Addison. Appreciate Addison. I haven't slept yet, so I'm gonna try to get some sleep at this point. Probably not gonna happen, but I gotta go. I gotta wrap this up. I'm falling asleep here. Appreciate everyone. If you guys have no minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, do appreciate everyone. It is July 30th, 2025. From Texas to the world, thank you, and God bless. I will be live again tonight, probably around 8 Eastern time. All right, y'all. Be good.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.